Hello, Twos. This is Tracy from Inspired Chi, bringing you your insight opportunity for our new moon in Taurus. We're doing this a little bit differently because we're asking the question as what is challenging you and what is supporting you. The obvious challenge would be our environment, and that's something we're experiencing as the collective. So we're doing this on a more personal level as to what is the challenge in your personal life right now and what would be supporting you. One of the things that I found very interesting in the cards that were chosen, and you were able to choose face up, is that it was the 2, the 3, and the 4 of swords, which just goes to show you that even though everyone's experiencing this time differently and is being affected differently, the overall collective is feeling this shift in a very deep way. And the 2s are definitely having a struggle here, and that's picked up in the very first card, which is the 3 of swords, which is grief and heartbreak. So this could be coming into your everyday right now as something that you are concerned that may be happening, or you might be struggling with something, or this could even be something coming up from your past to challenge you at this time when everyone's kind of had to stop, depending on how you are of service and how your life is operating right now. It still has a time to quiet down a little bit and think about our path now, our path after this, and especially our path before that. So I feel like there's a lot of grief and regret around the 2s right now. But I feel like a lot of that too has to do with a sense of knowing. I feel like the 2s are extremely intuitive 2s. But that feeling, that collective sense of grief and awareness of what is happening and the divide that's happening in our world right now as our planet heals and we continue to shift. So it's definitely a look at what's challenging you at this time. Coming in to support you at this time, we have the Ace of Wands, okay? So that is a brand new start with something that's very exciting and something you're very passionate about. So if you want to picture it as lighting a fire under your belly, sometimes our inspiration doesn't come from pleasant things that happen in our life, especially not spiritual awakenings. A lot of people, when they talk about their spiritual awakenings one way or the other, it's usually after some type of traumatic experience that they've gone through. And each time that happens in your life, it changes who you are and the evolution of spirit. So if you're feeling inspired at this time, I feel like a lot of artistic energy right now, sacral chakra stuff, painting, writing, expressing yourself in any ways, passionate, that this is helping you right now. So if you're feeling that, and there's part of you that may feel like, well, yeah, I have this, but what does it matter right now? Or you're having days where you don't feel like doing anything. Understand that those days are okay too, and be kind to yourself during that time. But when you have days where you can forget what's going on and you're feeling pretty good and you're feeling inspired, really roll with those days, because we're not going to be in this position forever. And when you come out of it, you're going to be surprised at the evolution of self, even from the beginning now, from that inspiration creatively to, when this ends and starts to subside a little bit. Also helping you is the medicine wheel. So definitely looking into protecting your health at this time, not just because of the current state of things, but also feeling, getting yourself back into a good state. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to be working out every day and eating healthy every day, although that would be ideal for all of us, correct? This has to do with more of a holistic center and understanding that holistic is good and sometimes medicine is needed. So whatever you need to do to keep yourself in good health at this time, just prepare yourself for that. Having that balance of both, Eastern and Western. And that strength, if you see that lion right back there, that strength, okay? Getting yourself nice and strong. And I feel like you're going to really want to when you have this inspiration behind you. I feel like I said, when you have those good days, really roll with them. And then, yeah, see? Definitely feeling that intuitive energy right now. A lot of you may be going through a serious spiritual shift. So, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So if this is something coming up from the past, if you have to forgive someone or forgive yourself, like I said, forgiveness doesn't mean that you okay the action or you let that person back in, but that maybe you drop what's holding you back and could be so heavy, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if you were getting some messages in dreams. You might want to write this down. I feel like this is a very profound time for everyone. But I feel like you might be feeling this on a deeper level because I feel like you can see past all of it through to what we're experiencing as a collective and how it may be affecting everyone. And it's kind of hard to make a plan and understand what the next step is. But when you're in a new moon intention, all you can do is think small right now and get through it and have faith. So for you, inspiration and vision, protection and health. That is your advice for the new moon in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, getting things down to earth, coming into reality, and also manifesting in the physical world. So have a great moon cycle and keep the faith that everything will eventually turn around. Don't keep yourself in denial. Just keep yourself steady. I didn't even give you your other 3 cards. That message was so good. I think I said I didn't want to spoil it. I'm going to do a couple more cards on you real quick. I don't know if I said this in this video or not, but I received a beautiful gift here from my friend Sis, my own crystal ball. I've kind of always wanted one and I never got one. So now we have one here in our display, which is a lot of fun. And we're getting the same card as one's got, which is the Queen of Swords. So regardless, the Queen's coming out regardless if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. It's an energy. And she is a person that can take action, can kind of separate her, not necessarily her heart. She can separate her emotion to make intelligent decisions. So you have the Queen of Swords coming in to help you. We also have the Nine of Swords coming in, which tells me there's been a lot of stress and worry and anxiety around you right now. Again, we're collectively going through something very serious right now. I'm not downplaying any of that. But because I'm talking about a more intuitive nature, these are the things that you're feeling on the level, which I feel like you're almost, I'm getting an energy too, that you're feeling a lot of betrayal from the masses, because I feel like you have a better idea of what's happening. You kind of understand it and you're looking at things, trying to do the best that you can and feeling a little bit helpless. But you have to remember that where there's light and there's dark and vice versa, and there is that balance. So you can continue to have that faith and continue to work forward and be a little bit disappointed when you see some things and understand some things, but kind of keep yourself turned away from that so that you can work your inspiration and that you can continue to transform. And then Eight of Wands, because yes, when this is all finished, things are going to happen very quickly for you. All of these things that are happening to you, these shifts and changes, they may feel small. You may not even recognize them happening like overnight. But when everything comes out, you're going to emerge changed and things are going to happen very quickly for you in a positive way. Okay? So just keep with that inspiration, keep with that faith. Try not to be in your head too much at this time. If you need to keep away from social media, if you need to hide some people at this time, keep yourself informed, but don't let it completely overtake you. And if you're having some trouble mentally and that you need to reach out, there's a lot of resources available. If you need them, please contact me. I can put you in touch with somebody at this time. Okay. Have a great moon cycle. And take care.